This is principle 4 of the 11 principles against the Chinese Marxist model. And the fourth principle is that the Communist Party of China lacks legitimacy. By what rights does the Communist Party of China rule China since 1949 with no election since? There has been no consent of the governed. Chinese apologists and their useful idiots in the West float the idea of a deal. And what is that deal? Well, legitimacy is obtained that the CPC can run politics and state power so long as they deliver an economy that keeps improving. Well, first of all, this pays no respect to our Chinese brothers and sisters as citizens, that they're not worthy to be given a choice, as though they're too ignorant, don't know what's best for them, but that is consistent with the vanguard policy that puts the power into the hands of soft hands Marxist intellectuals over their brothers and sisters. There is a flaw in this thesis, as a deal requires two people to shake hands. And the Chinese citizens have never been asked to shake hands. They've never shaken the hand of the CPC and agreed to the deal. The deal is nothing more than how you take care of your pet. You give them food, shelter, veterinarian care. But the CPC treats their citizens no better than a pet, because one thing we give to our pets is love, and the state cannot love you. That's missing. If the CPC respected the Chinese people, they would give them free press, free elections, but they don't. What happens when the economy falters as the CPC focuses more on control of the economy and the economy starts faltering as it is happening now? What if the sentient Chinese want to go beyond the deal? What if they want to enjoy arts, literature, music, politics? They cannot express themselves other than go rah, 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 being cheerleaders for the CPC. To do anything less, you're accused of undermining the national security of the country. Where in the 2010s they were growing at 10% annually, that has declined to 8%, to 6%, to 5%, to 4% annual growth. And they have a cratering birth rate, a graying society. The legitimacy, so-called, that comes with the deal is disappearing. The COVID-19 slowdowns undermine the legitimacy, quote unquote, of the CPC more than it did to any of the Western nations who are still able to go to their citizens and ask for their consent through elections. With Western nations waking up to the need to have a better supply chain away from China to more reliable partners, waking up to the theft of intellectual property by China, waking up to the mercantilist, state-subsidized Chinese products, markets will slowly close up via tariffs to subsidize Chinese products in the United States and in other nations. The only hope for the Chinese people to get their economy going again is to unleash the creativity and energy of our brother and sister Chinese citizens. But that would undermine the control and power of the CPC. As power is the penultimate goal of the CPC will buckle down further on our Chinese brothers and sisters, despite lacking legitimacy, through no consent of the governed since 1949. Thank you.